Dear Martha Washington,
Oh, yeah.
no doubt word of last month's mysterious incident has reached you by now. The men are afraid, and already I fear rumors may be spread throughout the colonies of this most horrible happening. It is my endeavor, therefore, to cast some light upon what is causing such a stir. It was Christmas Eve, and while your husband and I were set to execute a most daring and bold attack on the redcoats while they slept, he had gathered a regiment of our most brave and loyal men. Each one was fitted with a fresh flint for his musket, and told to bring food and rations for the morrow. We were to execute this plan under the cover of darkness, and in the face of a devilish cold, we would flank the British by crossing the mighty Delaware River. Oh, Martha, had you only seen the bravery of the men as they loaded up the boats. Never before had the cause of freedom for all men shined so brightly as it did on that dark night. As I was preparing to board, General Washington stopped me. He told me to return to camp and give further instructions to Captain Green at once. As I turned to go, I could not help but see history unfold. Little did I know what mine eyes were about to bear. I gazed through the fog as the boat slipped silently through the night, almost out of sight. Suddenly I heard it, a low grumbling, like the sounds of a bear, but a long ways off. Your husband raised his hand and the men stopped their rowing. As the humming got louder, a figure appeared out of the water a mere 20 yards before the men. His craft propelled, but with no oars. Finally, I beheld his massive frame in the dim moonlight. He was like a phantasm from a nursery tale, but with the most massive deltoids nature has seen fit to give a man. There, standing in a boat unlike any I had ever seen, was Royal Brigadier General Brock Lesnar. He raised his katana in the air and proclaimed, "Death to the traitorous colonists, and long live King George!"
Okay.
Oh yeah, baby. Give me the Brocktagon or give me death. We're back. It's your boy, the true recorder. Forget it. It's Cameron, Aaron, and Sean. Guys, we're back at it. And this time with a historical bent, because I don't feel like we do enough ancient history on this show.
Yeah, very unlike us.
Yeah, there's not enough history on this show.
It's about time we got into some of that. Okay, well, let's get into the question. Dear Brocktagon guys, my name is Raymond, and I am a 10th grade history teacher. I'm preparing lesson plans for my students as we prepare to spend the semester studying the Revolutionary War. I was listening to your show while cleaning up my classroom and began to reflect on Brock Lesnar's ability to influence the outcome of the American Revolution. It's always hard to narrow down military struggles to a single conflict, especially with how wars were fought at the time, but I landed on this. If Brock Lesnar had a Kevlar vest, a katana, and a bass boat, could he stop Washington's men from crossing the Delaware and thereby likely prevent the Americans from winning the war? Of course, more than 5,000 troops crossed the Delaware on that fateful December night, so that does not seem likely. So we'll narrow it down to 25 men on 5 boats, including Washington. They all have muskets and lanterns. They do not expect to run into Brock Lesnar and have never seen a bass boat before. How many times out of 10 does Brock stop them from crossing and take back the colonies for the royal power? Love the show, Ray in New Hampshire.
Okay, bass boat is like a normal fishing boat,
Yeah.
right? Like it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like a what's the one with the big fan?
Oh, like a fan boat.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. It doesn't. It's not a fan boat.
No.
If it was a fan boat, this is a clean sweep for Brock.
Oh,
No,
Brock
it is
10 out
not.
of 10 on a fan boat.
No, it
What?
is not. It is the dead middle of winter on the Delaware. Do you guys know how boats work?
Do you know how a fan boat works?
Yeah. It's got to be able to move in the water.
No. That's the whole purpose of a fan boat. Is so he can go over
Yeah.
flat surfaces.
But he's not using a fan boat. It's a bass boat. And a bass boat is like a regular boat. And it's screwed.
I mean, the whole Delaware wasn't frozen, though. Like, they were going across in canoes, so this has to be somewhat
They
open.
were not going across in canoes.
What were they going
What-
across in?
Have you seen the painting,
They like
Cameron?
had
What are they?
freaking boats.
What do you mean?
It's like they're like
Boats
walking
and
on the
rafts.
ice, but they have a canoe on their heads all together.
It's just a canoe with wheels. They're just pedaling along.
They invented luge to defeat the British.
Hey,
Washington's got like a spandex suit and a helmet.
The men have become bullets themselves.
By the time they got across the Delaware, they had accidentally invented hockey and curling and just forgotten they were having a war.
Yeah, no, Brock in a bass boat, like, can't maneuver.
What
The
are you
river
talking
is-
about? Okay, hold
The
on.
river
What?
is full of like huge chunks of ice.
Explain this to
They
me.
had they had to like have guys, like designated guys in the boats with poles, like pushing the ice out of the way. Like Brock can't do that and fight.
He has an engine.
That's what an engine does. It pushes the boat. Cameron, explain to me what the boat technology was at the time for them to cross the Delaware. Because what it sounds like you're saying is a canoe with a guy in front with a stick. Is that what you're telling me?
No. The boat does not matter. Mother Nature matters. The river is frozen.
So to be clear, it's a canoe.
It's not a canoe. It is a large boat.
A large,
It's like a ferrying
elongated boat with
It's a
two
ferrying
pointed
boat.
ends.
It's not slender. Guys are not sitting in rows, like one behind the other. It's like four abreast.
So it's
that.
like a big rowboat.
Yes, that.
That sounds like it's shaped like a bass boat to me.
I'm looking at pictures of bass boats. Yeah, they are not built for this.
And a rowboat
not-
is somehow built for this? I'm Googling Washington crossing the Delaware.
I'm looking at the painting. So, like in the background of maybe this isn't the official painting. In the background of the painting, there's a bunch.
Why
of
is Sonic
other...
the Hedgehog in it?
Yeah, my bad. In the painting, there's a bunch of other boats behind him. I always imagined it was just like 15 dudes on a mission.
No,
Like
it was like a whole army.
Like SEAL Team 1776. You know? No, if it's a whole army, I don't know that Brock can stop everybody. But if it's like just the one boat with Washington, easy peasy.
Well, keep it. I mean, the question specified is 25 guys spread across 5 boats. So it's a group, but it's not the entire Continental Army.
Yeah. 5 boats. Okay.
Can you imagine being the dude on the boat who was like the fife boy or like the drummer? like they're sneaking in at midnight, right? So your job is just to be quiet.
He's like, he stops playing and they're like, "What are you doing, Henry? Keep going." Toot, 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 toot. That's way too loud, Henry. Jeez, turn it down.
Shut up, Henry. I want him to be like, okay, guys, so only after we win, I'm gonna play. But maybe if we're walking up and the moment feels right, and they're like, no, Henry, shut up, no. It's like, okay, but only in the rarest of occasions where it feels really cool for me to do it will I start playing.
Henry, no. This is specifically why we fired Gustav the tuba boy. Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
Just like a captured German.
I play for Sweets.
Only in the rarest of occasions will I play the tuba.
Patience? Oh no, I hope it don't run into my cousin Carl.
The oboist.
The men are like sitting around watching their toes fall off as they die of malnutrition in Valley Forge, and he's like, boom, boom, boom. Gustav, you're fired. Get out of here.
They're like marching, like some of them don't have shoes, bloody bandages around their feet, and he's just behind. I thought I'd lighten the mood. Oh, man.
Okay, so Cameron, I'm willing to start on the shared reality that the boat cannot move around perfectly normally like it would ideally. There's big ice chunks in the water.
Mhm.
That doesn't mean it's stuck. Bass boats are way stronger and way tougher and faster than whatever rowboat Washington and his men were using to get around. Like, he clearly has the movement advantage. Will you accept that?
All right. But it's not like there are huge chunks of ice in the river. Okay, that is going to affect mobility. Can we agree on that? Like, he can't just
meet you there.
Yeah.
Aaron?
I don't know.
You won't meet him there.
I want him to be doing laps.
No.
I think he is. He just can't hit a big chunk of ice.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's facing how many? 20 guys? 25 guys?
25 guys.
25 guys on 5 boats.
Okay.
He has a boat and a katana. Is there anything else I can't remember?
He's wearing body armor.
Oh, right. Yeah, the Kevlar body armor is huge, actually.
Okay. So
That's like bulletproof armor.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a bulletproof head.
We don't know that. Have you not listened to the other 30-something episodes of this podcast?
That has not been tested. That has not been tested.
There are 25 guys in boats with guns. Some of those guys are going to be crack shots. In fact, by today's standards, they're probably all crack shots.
What?
Because they had to hunt for food.
No, by today's standards, they sucked because they're shooting muskets.
You had to be good.
Okay, Cameron, wait. If you had 6 Continental Army guys and 6 Navy SEALs, who do you think would win?
Well,
in a Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness.
Well, duh, it's the Navy SEALs. All right, how about this? 6 Continental guys, 6 Navy SEALs, but we put them in the forest and we give all of them muskets. Who's winning?
The Navy SEAls.
The people who have been shooting muskets?
No.
The people who
I'm
have been shooting
with Cameron on that one.
their whole lives.
You think a Navy SEAL knows how to load an old-timey musket?
No, it's not even about the muskets. You do not want to be in the dark forest with Navy SEAls, period.
We didn't say it was dark.
Okay, you don't want to be anywhere with Navy SEAls.
This feels like stupid Around the Horn from ESPN. You know what I mean? Is that what we accidentally invented?
But way better.
I think we did. We hit bedrock and kept drilling. Like, we're the first people in history to say sports talk radio is not dumb enough. Like, we have to go lower.
We're going straight to the center of hell.
Take that, J.A. Adonde.
Let's take it back to the boats.
Okay.
They have muskets. They're wildly inaccurate. But let's just say that in, I don't know, 1 or 2 of those boats, there's 2 sharpshooter guys.
No.
Who have Kentucky rifles.
No, not a problem.
Kentucky rifles were super accurate.
Not a problem. Not a problem for Brock.
You're a fool.
No, listen to me. It's the middle of the night. They have lantern light. They're freezing cold. Their hands are numb. And they're in a boat. It's not a deer stand. They're in a boat. And Brock Lesnar is driving around making waves.
Does Brock Lesnar have like a big searchlight to like blind them?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like police boat
that would
lights.
Be way better.
Can we officially give him police boat lights?
Now he has police boat lights.
Just to scare them.
And
I'm telling you, 20 of those dudes would just jump overboard and pray to God. Like, they would think he's a demon.
Brock Lesnar just pulled up in a bass boat and said, "Be not afraid." Cameron, I'm not worried about the snipers at all for Brock. I'm serious. They have nothing going for them.
Okay, I forgot that this happened at night.
Yeah. They're being
That's a big
sneaky. They're
factor.
crossing the Delaware.
That's a big factor.
Question. Does it change it for you guys at all if Brock is a red coat? Or I guess red shorts?
Red shorts. Oh, yeah. I mean, in the cold open, it was implied he works for the British.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's Royal Brigadier General Brock Lesnar.
Well,
yeah.
Well, I like it better that he's with the Hessians. Because the Hessians were mercenaries.
Just a paid killer?
Yeah.
You are so in your element right now, Cameron.
Look, the Hessian soldiers were pimped out by their ruler, and that guy was like, "Yeah, I'll give you my soldiers for money." And the British were like, "Okay, come over here to America."
I like it even more if the fighting's going on. Like, they're just in a field, and Brock pulls up on a motorcycle with a katana, and both sides are like, "Is that your guy?" No. No, is that your guy? No. He's just killing people indiscriminately. Brock is just way too early. He's just like driving around like, "I'll get you out of Vietnam. Let's go. Take out these forces." He's crossing the Delaware like, "Woo, Desert Storm. Yeah. I'll find you Saddam Hussein."
He finds Lord Cornwallis and he's like, "It ends here, Hitler."
He just starts beating a guy with a cannon and he's like, "Yeah, I got your Cuban Missile Crisis right here, pal."
I really wanted Cornwallis to be like, he like pulls off a mask and he's like, "How did you know?" I got your Cuban.
Cameron, how long does it take to shoot a musket? Like, I feel like there'd be a lot of panic firing right away.
That's a great point.
A well-trained soldier, I think they could get off 2 shots in a minute or 3. I think it might be 3. But that's in ideal situations. They are in the dark. They are in boats. So probably 1 shot per minute.
Yeah, you've got 25. We'll give them all a shot a minute. I feel like if Brock can withstand that first wave, he's going to be okay. And I think he's just ramming those boats at full speed. Like, more
Yeah.
so than slashing them.
Do you think he's like playing any music over loudspeakers?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, what's he
absolutely.
He's
playing?
got Gustav in the back seat. Boom, 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 boom. I like to think that, like, pulling behind him on a tube is like just his friend Rick. Like, this is just how they hang out. Have we canonically given Brock any friends on this show, or is it only his enemies?
He has Bark,
Oh, yeah, he's Bark Lesnar.
Yeah, Bark Lesnar. Yeah.
the dog.
Can I throw a number on it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Bass boat, Kevlar suit, katana. Jeez, I forgot about katana. Okay, with those 3 things, Brock wins 4 times out of 10.
Oh, wow.
4 times.
Wow.
4 times out of 10.
Wow.
If you give him either the police lights and like a big call, like a bullhorn, you know what I mean, like how the police
Yeah.
boats do,
Uh-huh.
or Bark Lesnar, then it jumps up to like 7.
Wow. The police stuff I can understand.
The police boat, there's a big difference maker.
What
for
is
me.
the dog going to do?
Attack.
It's a dog. Yeah.
They're in boats in the winter.
Dogs
What
can
are we
jump into
talking
boats.
about?
I
Yeah,
mean,
dogs can
He's
swim.
not a killer whale. He's a German Shepherd.
No, the dog is not swim. I don't think the dog is as big a factor as you think it is.
Actually, wait a minute. Hold on.
Washington is like, what's that in the distance, first mate? And his first mate takes off a mask, and it's a German Shepherd. Yeah, I think either Bark is an attack dog or Bark drives the boat. Either way, it frees Brock up to do a bunch more fun stuff.
Aaron, just curious, and you're in the 4 without the dog or the police lights when he's just killing them. How does that go?
It's mostly boat on boat battle.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to tip him over and then let the
Oh.
Delaware take it from there.
Uh-huh.
I feel like at the beginning of the fight, he just throws the katana at them, right?
24 to go.
You know what?
Brock Lesnar in a bag of 25 katanas wins every single time.
Oh, yeah.
He's just got him in a big piece of wood like kitchen knives, just one after the other.
He goes to Dick's Sporting Goods and he's like, ring these up, please.
So he knows the Americans are coming, but he doesn't think, hey, let me warn all the other guys. He's like, no, I got this.
Paul Revere's riding from town to town, but instead of saying like the British are coming, he's just like, I don't know what that thing was. Run, everybody, run! Get out of here!
Run away! Hear ye! We're screwed. Take your kids and get out of here. Go back to Britain. This is not good.
Instead of no taxation without representation, it's just no.
Instead of, in this universe, like, instead of building a gallows to hang traitors, they just make a machine that F5s people somehow.
Can I give a number?
Can we agree that if the boat gets flipped over, they're done? Like, they're stopped?
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
you were
Oh,
not?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're screwed. I think you know what, Aaron? Like, your number 4 sounds about right, I think.
You're going 4 out of 10?
Yeah. Stopping like all 5 boats. And I get it. He's in a bass boat. He's got a police light, and a katana.
I can see it on Sean's face. He's going 10.
But-
I could just see it right now.
You're a fool, Sean.
You can't hide your face from me.
You can't hide from the truth.
Sean, give your number.
Brock Lesnar prevents the American Revolution
Oh, come
and
on.
keeps the colonies in the clutches of corrupt King George 7 times out of 10.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
I don't have him at 10. It's ultimately
Okay,
still
okay.
25 guys with guns.
Yeah.
And even though he's wearing Kevlar, if you get shot while wearing Kevlar, that really hurts. And they could theoretically shoot him in the head. That being
Yeah.
said, he's got the overwhelming advantage. He doesn't have to kill every single person. He just has to make sure they don't get to the other side of the river. They've never seen a bass boat. They don't know Brock Lesnar's coming. This is complete nightmare scenario for them. It's true. He can't just goof around like he could in like a normal lake because there are big chunks of ice. And if he rammed one of their rowboats at full speed, those guys are done.
I'm serious about that. Like, if they see police lights and like Leonard Skinner playing in the background and a man screaming at them, they're gonna think aliens are there.
Leonard Skinner is the right answer. That's definitely the right answer for what he's playing.
What's the song that's like always in Vietnam videos?
Oh, that's probably a Creedence Clearwater Revival
Yeah,
song.
yeah, Creedence Clearwater.
Fortunate Son.
Yeah.
Okay, if Fortunate Son is playing, I got Brock 10 out of 10.
I'll beat you at 10. Fortunate Son.
Brock on a bass
John
boat
Fogerty
with Fortunate
pushes
Son.
it over the edge.
Any naval conflict, Brock has that 10 out of 10. Like when someone says release the Kraken, that's what they're referencing. Brock on a bass boat with that song.
What if like Helena Troy was like, oh no, they're gonna come for me. What's his face is gonna send 10,000 ships to come get me back. And then just on the shores of Troy, there's just Brock Lesnar playing Creedence Clearwater Revival. He's like, I've come for the lady.
Oh, hey, maybe this is too OP. Brock Lesnar blasting Creedence Clearwater Revival on like a Black Hawk helicopter.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
I think he just becomes king of Troy.
I think he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone with a helicopter wins that.
Can you imagine spending like 30 years building walls and then you see a helicopter?
I'm just thinking about like Helen of Troy is laying there in the palace trying to go to sleep. And she hears a noise and looks out the window, and it's Brock Lesnar holding up a radio, playing the. He's playing his own theme song. Dope.
What woman
dope,
could resist?
Dope. That's it. Yeah, listeners, if you are lonely, try that on the object of your affection. That'll work. Aaron, you're married. Women love that stuff, right?
No.
All right. I had this idea kind of like rattling around in my head, but once again, this is too serendipitous. I just got to let it go. Brock has on full head-to-toe Kevlar and a katana. If he sides with the Union, how many Confederate soldiers could he defeat in one battle?
Let me just say there would only be one battle of Bull Run.
That would be the
and it would be emphasis on running. No. I'm thinking of what Brock could offer. He could take those Union soldiers, those raw recruits, and he could be like, do this workout regimen, eat these protein shakes. And then you just have like an army of broccolites. Of broccolis.
Like they line up for a battle and all the Union soldiers just throw down their guns and run over and start doing UFC moves.
That's true. That's true. No one had seen an F5 in those days. We didn't have F5s in those days. We only worked ourselves up to F2s.
Wasn't Ulysses S. Grant the one that was like great at drawing up battle plans?
Yes.
Like, I feel like his battle plan would just be like he would crudely draw a man and then an arrow towards the south.
He was really.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. Like, you were about to be funny and I'm about to be historical.
Hey, man, different strokes for different folks. Grant, like, sits down Brock Lesnar and is like, listen, I'll make it simple for you. And he just draws an octagon around Virginia. Here you go. That's it.
We're going to build 8 walls. And I'm going to be in there with them.
Wasn't he like a raging alcoholic the whole time, too?
Yes.
Okay, he was not. Like,
is
okay,
that
he was an
overblown?
alcoholic.
There was no rage to it.
No. There was a gentleness to it. He was the kind of alcoholic where he would be like sober for like 6 months and then he would go on a huge bender and then he would be clean.
We won Antietam. Woo!
Ulysses S. Grant runs out to the front of the army and like catches 2 beers, smashes them together like Stone Cold Steve Austin, just like pouring them in his mouth.
My greatest opponent, Shotgun Jackson.
After the Civil War, I don't think he drank anymore. He beat his alcoholism. A lot of it was tied to him. He was stationed out in the West away from his family, and he was like, I'm alone. He was around his family, not as bad.
Well, do we have a guest next week?
Yes, we do. Another great episode of the Broctagon. Thank you so much for joining us. Follow us on all the social channels, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. It's at the Broctagon. You don't want to miss next week. We've got a great guest coming on the show. NHL legend Wayne Gretzky coming on the show. He's here promoting
a great one.
Fittingly, he's here promoting his new book, You Miss 100% of the Shots You Don't Take. How I Defeated Alcoholism. We'll see you next time.
That's stupid.
I bet Ulysses S. Grant was great at hockey.
He was great. He was a great horseman.
That's the end of the episode.
Stop.
You say he was a great.
He was.
That's it. That's the end.